Hey, what's up, beautiful people? So, this year has been a great year. I have been booking more gigs this year than I ever have. So, for y'all that don't know, I'm sure most of y'all know, but I do acting, I model, and I write as well. So, how have I booked so much this year? Okay, so part of it is just timing. Timing, me being blessed, God favors me and all that. Boom. Beautiful. Can't escape that. If I don't say that first, if I don't say that at all, I gotta mention that. I gotta mention that. So that isn't to say if you don't book, you're not blessed though. So another story. Anyway, all right, other reasons, tangible reasons that y'all want to grab hold to, because I know y'all don't want to just listen to that like, oh yeah, it's God. Oh, like he doesn't hear my prayers? No, nothing like that. Okay, so what are the other things that I've been doing to get booked so much this year? So I revamped my portfolio. I had older pictures and, I also did a new look. Like my hair has grown out and it's more appropriate for one, my age range, and two, just in general. It was time to switch things up a little bit. And doing my portfolio, one thing that I don't know that people give enough attention to is photography. People specialize in different things, right? You have certain photographers that they're great at headshots. That's their thing. If nothing else, they can give you a great headshot. So find photographers that specialize in headshots. That's so important, especially for my actors. That's what they see. Yeah, be it your agency or yourself when you submit. That's what they're gonna see first. So make sure it's a good quality headshot that you can use. And then of course with models, all right, where do you fit in? Because you gotta know where you fit in. If you don't know where you fit in, then you're gonna have a problem with taking pictures that you don't need to take. Like for instance, I'm on the bigger side. I got a little heft to me, especially as I get a little older, all right? I'm 200 plus, put it like that, all right? I'm not a little fella. So, you have to figure out what works. Me trying to do certain pictures that only fit for models that are, super, super lean and thin, it's not going to work. Me, one day I'm gonna be, as cut as I need to be, but I'm not all the way there right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, fitness, I can do fitness, but I know if I'm trying to be on like the cover of Men's Health or something like that, if that's like your dream, I got cut up a little bit more. So know where you fit in. I have a nice smile. All right, I have a nice smile. I'm pretty relatable while still being attractive. So commercial print, that's where you go. I can sneak in to do some certain kind of ads and things of that nature, like catalog or whatever. I can sneak in the catalog, because I got good enough look to where that works. But that's not everybody. I'll be real. My exact height, I don't tell this to people, but my exact height, I am 5'9¾". I round up, I say I'm 5'10". Dagnabbit, in my mind, I'm 5'10". I don't care what nobody say, all right? So I'm 5'10", right? Me trying to do runway for the most part doesn't make sense. One, my body type isn't like that in terms of just from a physique standpoint. And two, from a height standpoint, huh? Why? Why would I try to do runway when that's not my gifting? I don't even know my walk that smooth, to be real with you. But this is just stuff you learn along the way. So I encourage y'all, make sure you get with photographers that specialize in the category where you can get booked. Otherwise, what are you doing it for? It's one thing to show versatility, and it's another thing to just take pictures just for taking pictures' sake. There's nothing wrong with that if you just want to, take pictures for fun. That's great. But if you want to, I'll put it like this. This is all I'm doing this year. I don't tell people that like just to say it like that. it's been a long road to get this way, but in terms of money, I'm making enough money this year to do nothing else but doing this. Besides acting, besides modeling, I'm making enough money this year to do that this year. Hopefully that stays the same, as years go on. Hopefully it just, continues to go up, but that's what it's been this year. So if you want to do that, you have to take a very logical and skilled approach with that. Another thing, relationships. When you're on set, when you're on shoot, make sure you come prepared. Make sure you have more than the amount of outfits that they tell you. You don't bring logos, watch certain colors, all that good stuff. Make sure they want to book you because they know, oh man, yeah, it was a joy to have them on set. They didn't cause any problems. They were nice. They had their clothes all set up and in order. They made things easy. They responded in a timely manner to, to inquiries that needed to be had for bookings and things of that nature. Hey, once you get those relationships, it helps a lot because now they feel like they can trust you and they can come back to you. Because you'll be surprised how small, the film scene can be, especially in like the market, like a Michigan, for instance, where, I run into a lot of the same film crew and a lot of the same makeup artists and stuff like that a lot on shoots that I do. So, keep all of that in mind, please, please, please. All right. Another thing, this is no disrespect to any agent or agency. I'm sure I haven't worked on that end, but I'm sure it's a lot of work that goes into it. A lot of things that we don't see. In many ways, it's somewhat of a thankless job, to some degree. And we just like, oh, y'all so gritty. Y'all just taking all of our money. You taking 20%, you taking 15%, you taking 10% and all that stuff. But, depending on, the type of shoot it is or whatever, the type of production. But I'm telling y'all, self-submit a lot. I definitely self-submit. And in order to do that, you need a good headshot. You need just a decent setup. Like if you can get like a blank wall, like if you can clear out enough space to have a blank wall, you have a tripod, you have a phone with a halfway decent camera, and then you have a ring light. I mean, for the most part, you good, really. Especially if you have like a controller to, turn on and off the record button automatically. They have buttons where you can just it's Bluetooth connected and just like click, boom. I'm doing the scene now or whatever. So those are great. Now more and more, I don't know why it's annoying to me, but they are looking more and more to social media. They are looking to social media a lot. So watch what you have on your profiles. You may want to have a professional profile. And you may want to have like a separate profile where you kind of cutting up a little bit more. You feel like you can be more free to be, yourself without censoring yourself. But the thing is, there were agencies, clients, they're concerned about money. They're concerned about image. And they're concerned about, do we feel comfortable associating with you and what you do? Because say something you do blows up or something they do blows up that you happen to be in or whatever, and you're spotted and it's some kind of negative thing attached to you, that creates a little bit of a problem. So you got to be careful what you have on your social media for sure. Let me see. Pictures, self-submit. Oh, where to self-submit? Actors Access is great, and Casting Network is great. Those are the two sites that I use. Actors Access, Casting Networks. If possible, they always ask for you to have a reader. I know it's hard. In my case, I've been fortunate to have someone to help me through that to where I don't have that be an issue. But yeah, man. You need somebody to read with you. I know it's hard. You don't like bothering nobody. That was my thing. But especially if you can call up some, like a fellow actor maybe that you know that you cool with, and you can kind of maybe even do it from them doing video chat with you or whatever. I haven't done it that way personally, but you know, if all else fails, that's what you got to do. And also just be mindful with submissions. There's so many ways to submit content. You got WeTransfer, you got Dropbox, there's ways like gosh, I think it's Video Maker. I use Video Maker to edit my auditions. I have the Panda app to compress files to make files smaller. So those are things that I do to make things easier, and just to make things, you know, light as possible, to lighten the load, because there's so much that goes into this thing, the whole entertainment jazz. It's not spectacular. It's not fun. In terms of a lot of the different business that goes into it. But, you know, those are the things that need to be done in order for you to just book on a regular. Because it's more than being cute. They see cute all the time. What they gonna get with cute if they can't trust you as a professional? If you don't have work that shows you're a professional, you know what I mean? So just be mindful of that. Also, if you can, you know, get somebody that can edit and do a demo reel for you. I work with John Thomas. John Thomas is a great resource. Helped me a lot in terms of acting, coaching, and things of that nature. And definitely worked with him. And yeah, he's definitely a good resource if you want to, you know, have somebody edit and do a demo reel for you real quick. Demo reel is just it's basically just a sample of your work. You know what I mean? So you want probably like a 2-minute thing. You might even want to have two. You might want to have one that's, you know, a little bit more dramatic, and then you want to have one that's a little bit more on the commercial side, like of just commercial, because so much that's out there, especially in this market, is commercials. And honestly, what they don't tell you, for the, like, a lot of the money, it's more money in terms of on the lower level in commercials, way more money in commercials than films or television in terms of on a lower level. Especially since so much work these days is non-union. Yo, definitely make sure you can knock out a commercial comfortably. Because I'm telling you, you do a SAG national commercial, like a union level commercial that's nationwide, you can get a lot of money. I'm not going to say how much because it varies, but you can get a lot of money. So definitely be mindful of that. People ask, you know, what did I get paid the most on or whatever? Because I've had small roles on Empire. I had a small role on Empire, and I had a small role on Chicago PD or whatever. Yeah, commercials paid way more than that. Way more than that. In terms of certain commercials that I've been able to do. So yeah, just a little something to, you know, keeping your brain, keeping your mind. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, gosh, this is there like 15 minutes. I'm going to cut this short and leave it there. But yeah, hopefully this helps somebody. And more than anything, I want to help people in some way, because there was so much I did not know about the industry when I started. Gosh, man, like on a professional level, it's been like 13 to 15 years, something like that. Somewhere in that range. I'd have to think about it, but somewhere in that range. So, you know, I've been able to acquire some knowledge. There's still so much more for me to learn, but, you know, hopefully this helps somebody. And, yeah, you know, if you feel like you know an actor or a model or somebody in entertainment that this may help, you know, feel free to pass it along. And yeah, man, I don't want nothing from y'all. This is just me doing this just because I felt led to do so. So, you know, hopefully it helps somebody. If it helps one person, hey, this video did something. So Yeah. Have a good one, y'all.